So the final step now is to put this skill, facts versus feelings, into context in the work that I do, which is teaching Zen meditation and mindfulness. And Zen, as I might have shared in the last video, I don't remember, but Zen is kind of a long-term path of deep healing and clearing, where you step by step become able to inhabit the present moment on very deep levels because you've processed suffering and past pain at the roots so that it releases completely and frees you to live in reality. And it's a beautiful process, but it can be very hard. And that's why I came to the BSc course in the first place, and why I've been so excited to learn these, what I consider a whole set of compassion skills, where we're helping make the path more bearable, make it more digestible, by having mercy and breaking down the things that are hard, rather than just saying, like, just kind of try to make space for these huge things that are coming up. Instead, we're breaking them down so that they're able to fit into the space that we can offer, which sometimes might not be as big as it will be someday. I think our window of tolerance certainly does expand and increase over time. But sometimes it's small, and we can help ourselves process things anyway by making the stimuli smaller themselves, breaking them down. So in my mind, that's what facts versus feelings does. And I think the application for Zen students is brilliant, which is to use it in instances where students come and they're having a very strong experience of something quite deep coming up to be unwound and released. But it hurts and it's really big and it feels really painful. And I know for me over the years, there have been plenty of days like that where I've just kind of struggled through it and done my best. But with this skill, I think we'll start to be able to help people see what's really happening and then know that everything else on top of it is just the embellishment. And so it's possible to stay present in the factual reality, the sort of simplicity of the day, and know that all of that deep pain and deep sensation and sort of overwhelm is just the trauma memories, the triggers, the kind of physiological response to things that happened in the past. And ultimately, that helps us bear it much more easily and kind of keep our feet on the ground, keep putting one foot in front of the other as we walk the path of healing without getting kind of dragged out into it and letting ourselves get involved and believe all those painful feelings, which ultimately are not reality. And in many cases, certainly the Zen perspective is that those are the material to be processed and to be healed. So it's fine that it's there. In fact, it's beautiful that it's there. And it's a sign that you're making great progress in opening up these inner reservoirs and letting them come out and be seen and come to rest. But if we're going to spend our days believing those painful feelings, it's going to make it a lot harder and potentially re-traumatizing, and it's not necessary and it's not productive. So for me, this facts versus feelings skill gives us a crucial tool in breaking that down and making the path easier.